I invite Dr. Kumar Raja to just say a few words to invite Sudha Murty madam. Sorry, ma'am.
Good evening, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, esteemed alumni, and dear students. It is my honor to introduce our chief guest, Srimati Sudha Murty garu. She is a noted social worker, philanthropist, and an author. She is the chairperson of Infosys Foundation and a recipient of Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. She is an alumnus of IIT Mumbai and IISc Bangalore. As GMR Garu said, she was the first woman engineer at Tata Motors. She has written numerous best-selling books known for their simplicity, values, and cultural depth, with many translated globally and selling over 60 lakh copies. An inspiring leader and role model. Thank you.
Good evening. Namaskar. I understand Telugu, but I cannot speak. Thanks to Telugu film industry, I see a lot of Telugu movies, including the latest teaser, Chiranjeevi and Nayanthara. Mr. G.M. Rao Garu, Vice Chancellor of the University, distinguished people on dais, professors, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students. And it's already 6:48. I'm quite late. How much time I have is very important, because being a teacher, I used to teach computer science for a long time. Until the next bell rings, I may go on talking. But today I think I'll finish within 20 to 25 minutes. I want to just make a small correction. Sir, I'm not from IIT Bombay. I'm from a college called B.V. Bhumareddy College of Engineering in Hubli. I come from a very modest family. My father was a professor and a doctor. My mother was a school teacher. My grandfather was a high school teacher. I'm married into another modest family. My father-in-law was a high school teacher. I came from a place known as Hubli, very small town. Okay, now it may be 10 lakhs. And there was a college known as BVB, College of Engineering. In those days, that college was the only college in northern Karnataka. And I was the only lady student in the entire campus. This is all my biodata. The rest I don't worry. I want to tell you a story before I give a piece of advice. In India, what is cheapest in giving piece of advice? Everybody gives. When I wanted to join engineering college, more than anything else, I had about 25 people in my house, each one giving me advice not to join. No. So India, we have this habit of giving piece of advice. I will give something else to you. I am working for a long time in social field, and this is a true incident. It is not a story, it's a true incident. There was a lady by the name Ganga in Kolar district, in a dusty village, and Kolar does not have any water source. She was a widow, no children, poor lady. She was a laborer, coolie. Every day she used to go to collect firewood nearby small forest and sell it in the evening, get some money. She has a hut in that she used to stay. There is nothing in the house. While coming back, she will bring one bucket of water from the tank. She will take bath. She will eat some rice, whatever she gets that money, and sleep. This was her life. She would always think, what is my future? No education, no money, no children, no husband, nobody from the family. She was a widow actually. And she used to feel, what is the use of this life? One day, while she was cooking, she heard a knock on her door. She opened, she saw one beggar. The beggar said, Akka. Akka in Telugu and Kannada means the same. Actually, I consider Telugu and Kannada really similar kind of nature. We are not very aggressive. We are happy whatever we have. God-fearing people. Okay? We can read each other's language, but we cannot understand each other's language. It is the same. Almost same, 90% same. He said, Akka. He said, what? It's the summer time, I'm getting, scratches on my body. And I asked some other person, he said, you should take bath every day. I'm a beggar, I don't have a house, I don't have anything. Will you give me a bucket of water? I will take bath and go. She said, I am also very poor, and getting a water from the public tank, one bucket, is not an easy a place like on that rural area. But he insisted, Akka, you have a house, you have a bucket, you have some rice to eat, I don't have any one of these. Will you be nice to me? Will you be more compassionate to me? People think compassion means you should have a lot of money, you should go from village to village, work like Sudha Murty, then only compassion. No, nothing to do with that. You can be compassionate in words, you can be compassionate in your actions. When someone dies, when you go there, people say, no, send one WhatsApp, may his soul rest in peace. I said, no, I want to go hug that person. A small hug, a small touch reduces your grief. That is compassion. Any act which makes someone's difficulties less is compassion. Anyway, this beggar gave her a compliment that, Akka, you are richer than me, be compassionate to me. She felt sorry for this fellow. Half a bucket of water she gave, and there was nothing like special bathroom, anything, you took bath, you threw on stone like a soap, and went away. She did not bother. It's a true story. That's the reason I want to tell and share with all of you. Next day, I need my water, please. Next day, she thought, let me sleep, let me do my work. The beggar was there again. He said, I felt very nice after bath yesterday. Will you give me half a bucket of water today? Let it be. He felt it's too much demand and agreed again with a compassionate heart. He started coming every day. After 15 days she told, now enough is enough, don't come tomorrow onwards. He said, fine. Next day he brings one more person. He says, Akka, 2 of us have come. Will you give half and half? We'll share. He said, I thought this fellow will not come, but another person has come. And argued, and then she felt, okay, let him take. So every day she started bringing 2 buckets of water from public tank to her house. She knew these 2 people will come. After a month, it became 3, and it became 4. After 3 months, there were about 50 people. She was so scared, so surprised, what to do with these people. By the time the whole village came to know that Ganga Ma gives free water to beggars. Many people came, and somebody gave her a drum. Every person who will go to the tank will bring additional 1 bucket of water and put it in the drum. So the water started coming on its own, and Ganga made provision for the taking bath. Later some women also started coming. Women beggars are also there. It's not only begging left for men. Men also beg. So they started coming. She made one side is men, one side is women. So Ganga became synonymous in that village, that you go to Ganga's place anytime you get water to take bath. I went to that village, I met Ganga. And she was very happy. I knew Ganga before also. In my work I know many people. I know big people, small people, famous people, infamous people, everyone I meet in my work. My canvas is very large. Ganga looked very happy. I said, Ganga, what is that? She said, Amma, Akka, I have a purpose in life. I have a purpose in life that I get up in the morning with enthusiasm. Today, 55 people come, 60 people come, whatever they come. And I will still see the coolie. She goes to work, comes back. After 5 o'clock only this process starts. Up to 7 I give. If it's a winter, then I give warm water. And she says, I found out a purpose in life, a purpose to help others, whatever may be the purpose. I found out a purpose. Because I found out purpose, I'm extremely happy. And with over enthusiastic way, I said, Ganga, I will send you 100 towels, 100 soaps. Please give them towel and a soap. I thought Ganga will be very happy. She said, Akka, you are good, but you don't have brain. I said, many people say that you also +1. I said, what's wrong in that? I'm not asking any money. She said, if I distribute towel, after 1 year it will tear. They said, give me the new towel. You give a soap. Let's assume I give Ganga hammam soap. After a month they say, we are tired of hammam, I want santoor. Later they may say, I don't want santoor, I want dough. It goes on increasing. Amma, don't interfere in the simple philanthropy of what I do. I bring water, there is no take or give. I will not keep a record how I have given, how many people I have given. I don't even know their names, neither I want to know the names. They take, they don't make a big thing, oh thank you very much madam, nothing of that sort. They take bath, they go. There's a dignity in giving and dignity in taking. And this has given me a purpose in life. I'll give one more example. I was brought up in a village, maybe like 75 years back, 70 years back, maybe a small village near Himachalam, like or VC Hospital, that kind of a small village I was brought up. And every day some people will come for asking rice. We had a rice granary. I have written about it, my red rice granary. I noticed one thing, when they will come and say, I am going to Tirupati, that's all he will tell. Govinda will call him. Govinda, he will tell, my grandfather will tell her, get him a bowl of rice. We had a measurement. I will take that rice, give it to them. Next day Mullah will come, Pir Dargah ka Mullah. He used to come, give him one measure of rice. Third day Yellama Jogati will come. I am going to Yellaman Gudda, that is Saudati, give one rice. Every day there will be some different people. And my grandfather was always nirlipta, not attached. But this is giving. He went on giving. I asked him why. They come, you give, you make people lazy. He said, no. I give because giving away in life gives me a greatest pleasure than anything else. They are giving me an opportunity to give. So I am happy. The person who receives feels it is not that he takes one measure of rice and sells it and takes something else. He eats that rice and he blesses Annadatha Sukhi Bhava. May the person who has given rice, let him prosper. The person who gives, he says, Danam Priyavak Sahitum, Shraddhai Danam, Ashraddhai Nadanam. There are 3 simple words. I said, those are the 3 simple words. This is from the conversation between Nachiketa and Lord of Death Yama. Why money is needed, how much money is needed, what is the use of money. This is a very complicated question. This Nachiketa, the boy of 8 years, asked this question to Lord Yama or Dharma, not Dharmaraja, Dharma. Lord Yama is a Dharma, Deva Dharma. So he says, money is very essential in life. We can't be Bhagwan Buddha, okay, or Jesus Christ, or Mahatma Gandhi. We are all ordinary people. We require money. How much money we require? It depends on you. There is no end. For somebody 1 crore is more. For somebody 100 crore is less. Somebody 1000 crore is nothing. So how much money you want is left to you. What happens when you have a lot of money? That Nachiketa asks. He says, Dharma says, yes, money is important in life because it is the means to get many things. But money is not all in life. If you have plenty of money, it is dangerous. It is dangerous because this plenty of money brings many difficulties in life. Number 1, it makes you to think no end to yourself. When money comes, you should control your mind like a sannyasi or a person sitting on the throne. You have to always control your mind, train your mind. This is only meant for means and how much I want I should use. He says, what happens when too much money comes? Yamadharma says, If you don't do dana, if you don't give away with compassion, it will destroy your family. Your children will not respect money. They will get into bad habits. The money, when you accumulate for a longer duration and will not use for the right purpose, will destroy you like Agni. Be careful with money. Money can be used for bhoga, but how much you can do? You can stay in a 5-star hotel, 7-star hotel, maybe 9-star hotel. But what you eat is only a handful of rice. If you are diabetic, you can't even eat a handful of rice. You don't eat a golden rice. You eat same level. So, money has different roles and one should know what to do with that. It is like a knife. It can cut an apple, it can kill a person. You should handle money with utmost care. Now coming to this, why I told you this story of Ganga. Youngsters, I want to talk to you now. I want to tell you, you come to a university and you think you have to study in the university and go and get a job. To get a job, most of you, there are always exceptional people like G.M. Rao Garu. But they are exceptional people. 10% of the people may think. Out of that, 1% may be successful. But most of us are waiting for a job. When you want to take up a job, you have to tell me when I have to finish, please. Bhuvana, you have to tell me when I have to finish. When you want to take up a job, what do you require? You require, actually on your end, you require following things. I should get at least 1 lakh rupee minimum salary if they are going to software. Software people have too much of that. I should get this kind of salary. You want some good salary. You want to buy a car. And in the olden days, there was no loan. Like I was discussing with Rao Garu that today you get a lot of loan facility. I should have a car in the 2nd month. I should have a 3rd month. I should have my own house. Within a year, I should settle. But the loan will be there. Because you want everything quick gratification, because you are all Gen Z plus Alpha people. Okay? Gen Z plus Alpha. Gen Z are okay, Alpha are more dangerous. Because you see TV say, you see that, I will give you a very funny example. I grew up in Karnataka in a village, the only entertainment was movies, that is touring talkies, 3 months in a year, April, May, June, that's all. I grew up with thinking of Krishna means N.T. Rao Garu. Okay, no one else. Okay? My grandfather said, no. I thought actually Krishna was N.T. Rao. Then he said, no, he's a different, Krishna is different. Then he told, you want to remember Krishna, how will you remember? I said, I will describe N.T. Rao. He said, no. You forget N.T. Rao after the movie is over, but you should imagine Krishna in your mind. He told me a shloka. He said, there are many shlokas are there. Shantakaram bhujagashayanam padmanabham suresham vishwadharam gagnasatrisham meghavarnam shubhangam lakshmi kantam kamalanayanam yogivi dhyanagam. Describe the different part of Lord Vishnu, and he said, imagine that every time he is Shantakara, he is Meghavarna, Shubhanga, your creativity will increase, go up and up and up. If you don't put actually what you see in a movie in a box. I asked my daughter, describe Krishna. She described Nitish Bharadwaj in 1980s. It was a very famous character in Chopra's Mahabharata. I asked my grandchildren, describe Krishna. Saurav Jain. They described Saurav Jain. I told they are Gen Z plus Alpha. They are Gen Z plus Alpha. Can't tell. No, Ajji, it cannot be. They will argue with me. Krishna was like that, your imagination is wrong. Gen Z plus Alpha will talk that way because when they become parents, that time they will realize that. Anyway, what I am telling you is that when you go to workplace and you are all brought up in a place with 1 or 2 children and you get into workforce, your expectations are very high. But life is not that easy and not that difficult. It is different. Life gets you so many surprises which you cannot imagine. To meet a surprise, what you should have? You should have less expectation. Otherwise, I got depressed. There are a lot more psychiatrists, I think, more than the number of students I feel nowadays, because everybody, if he doesn't get a first rank, he is depressed. Tell me, first rank is only for one person. How everybody should get? Jobs are only for 10 people. How everybody will get? No, if father will ask, and he will ask the father, get me whatever latest iPhone, he can't get. I'm depressed. Getting depressed is not life. Facing life is life, not running away from life. Face life. Face life with courage, with failures, but you should have resilience. When you go to new job, what are your equipments you have in life? You know, equipment means not real equipment, mental equipment. Number one, you should have knowledge. Knowledge is nothing what you study in the exam. Apart from that, you should know what the subject is. Number two, you should have courage to face the reality that you are not the best. At home, your amma will tell you are the best. You think I am the best. No, it is Amma's love that tells her to tell you are the best. Because there is everything, there is a price in life except mother's love. So you don't know what mother's love means. Amma says you are the best and you think you are the best. No, you are not the best. You are one of the ordinaries. Accept that real life. Number three, you should know how to work with others. People who play tennis play for themselves. People who play cricket play for the group. If you are not group player, you cannot survive in any industry. Please remember, you should have a group working habit, mentality. Number four, you should, what this Gen Z lacks is patience. Gen Z lacks patience. Patience is essential in life. Even the nature made it very essential quality of life is patience. A mother can give birth only after 9 months, 9 days. Not, even the cesarean is there even after 9 months. Please remember, for everything there is a time, for everything there is a rule, for everything there is a kind of perseverance. Gen Z has lot more knowledge because Wikipedia is in your, AI is with you. Chat GPT, you can always do that, but Chat GPT cannot substitute the experience of a person. Please remember, they are helping you, but they are not life. Life requires courage. Life requires resilience. Everybody whosoever walks, falls. I had a great chat with GM Rao Garu. I always admire him and for his frankness. I know his success story. I said, where you are not successful, I would like to know. Because that is very important. Many people comment on me, oh, Mrs. Murty, your life would have been very easy. You always got a job, you got a husband who was chairman of Infosys. Arey beta, when I got married to Narayan Murthy, he was jobless, unemployed. Okay? So, what I want to tell you, life is, I had faced many failures in life, many failures. But every failure, like G.M. Rao Garu was telling, I have converted into a stepping stone to understand I should not repeat it next time. Now I have done this one. Next time I should not repeat. I should do some other thing and fail in that and learn something. Because, every step takes you to the success. Every step is a failure learning. Okay? And that's the reason failures are not bad. Repeated success makes you arrogant. Repeated success makes you arrogant. Repeated failures makes you diffident. A good amount of success, a fair amount of failure, both are needed in life. That makes you mature. And all people sitting here on this row, everybody has seen success and failure. And that's the reason they are sitting here. You are not yet realized what life is, you are sitting there. One day you will realize it. Work hard with resilience and keeping a great mission in life, or some point in life I want to do this. Like how Ganga could do. Keep something in your life which makes you happy as long as it's legally, ethically it is right. Stealing gives me happiness, don't do that. It's legally, ethically wrong. Keep a goal in life, work towards that which gives you happiness, and you do very well and you will be here or even higher. Children, remember, when you go to real life, there is no syllabus for you. University is great with the syllabus. There will be a teachers who are sitting in the front row teaching you. Okay, you have a first examination papers. What comes last semester will not come this year. Ma'am, children, I am also a teacher. What I set in October, I will not set in April. So, October paper, we remove it and study previous year paper. Same similar kind of questions will come. Okay, I know all these tricks. If anybody, a lot of engineers are here. I know how to glass trace. Okay, and mine was always original. My classmates, boys classmates, all were better than me because they all glass traced in those days. Glass trace, instead of glass trace. So, what you learn in the university is one part of life. But when you go to real life, you have a different lessons. Every day is an examination. There is no teacher. The teacher is experience. Experience is the most expensive teacher in life. Third one is, there is no Amma telling you, you are the best. Boss tells, what have you studied, or what your college has taught, you don't have a brain, all those things you have to listen. Okay? With little detachment. Okay? Boss is not in a right mood. Okay? That's it. Number 4. You know, you want to reach A to B, but you are not able to. Don't get upset. It is fine. It is fine. Only you should say, I will have patience, I will wait, I will work hard. The person who gets the skill will be the person who survives. Skill makes you to survive, nothing else. If you have seen a movie by the name Last Emperor of China, the king's name is, emperor's name was Pui. And he became emperor at the age of 2. What he will do? And no day an emperor can work like us. He grew up as an emperor, then communist comes and puts him in the jail. They ask him, what skill do you have as a king? Or as a human being? He says, I don't know. He doesn't know how to tie his shoelace because he was an emperor of China. He says, unless you find out a skill, you will be a laborer in the camp. And then he becomes a gardener. You should see that movie. An emperor becomes a gardener, but he is a skilled gardener. Please remember, you should be skillful person. Whatever skill you choose, not your parents choose. Many parents choose their children's skill. Don't do that. I'll tell you, if the parents are here, don't live the dream, what you wanted through your children. No, they are different. Children should run their own marathon. Parents should run their own marathon. I did not become doctor, let my child become doctor. No. What you wanted to become, what you became is different story. Every child has to run their own marathon. Run your own marathon with skill, with patience, which is not there, but you can earn that. You can learn that and earn that. You should always study. The other day I was talking to someone and I made a comment. I said, that old lady told me something. My sister, who is older than me, she told me, are you aware you are also old? I said, your hair is grey. I said, no, I am not old. She said, give me the reason why you are not old. I said, the day I stopped learning, the day I stopped questioning, the day I stopped, my inquisitive nature stops, that day I am old. Keep learning. Keep learning. Learning makes you young, remains you fit, it makes you agile, it makes you happy. Follow your passion that gives you enthusiasm. Have patience in life, you have rich dividends at the end. Perseverance, you keep it with you because it is going to be your never cheating or the best friend of your life. Perseverance. I'll give a small example which I quoted yesterday in Lok Sabha, but I want to quote again for the sake of students because I love students. Somebody said, ma'am, you have so many avatars. Which avatar you like? As a philanthropist, okay, or Infosys, as a many things I have done. But I feel I enjoy most as a teacher. Because that is one profession where, my heart really beats with the students. One day Narayan Murty Garu asked me, you must have heard Narayan Murty 4 years back, 3 years back. He's a very serious person. I think he must have given a big sermon, how one should be, where I'm on a lighter side. Okay? So, Narayan Murty said, why you are always happy compared to me? I told very simple. Murthy, when you meet big people, you meet very high profile people, etc. For your company's work, you always calculate how much business I can bring back to company. I meet my students. My students fall in love and I tell them don't fall when you're a student, afterwards you can fall. Okay? My students celebrate their birthday. My students will come and tell, ma'am, I got this medal. Ma'am, I failed in this. That time I pat and said, don't worry. You can always do well next time. I vibrate, my heart vibrates with the same frequency at my student's frequency. I always remain young at heart. That is the difference between you and me. I love this profession. That's the reason in Upanishad we say, who are the very important people in life? Number one, Matru Devo Bhava, your mother. Because everybody says mother is great, father will feel bad. Pitru Devo Bhava, maybe may you be in a second rank. Okay, you work hard and bring money home. Third comes Acharya Devo Bhava, teacher, I salute thee. I stand before you today because I had great teachers who taught me. I stand before you with confidence because I studied in my university, which learned me, which gave me great confidence in life, whether you have money or not. I stand before you because I am a meter of my college. I'm a student of that university, which gave me a strength to face reality. Children, this is your temple. You came as a raw sugar cane. Okay, GMR has a sugar cane factory, so you will understand better. All of you came as a sugar cane to this factory, okay, this place. It was crushed, boiled, dirt was removed, and something else was added. Pure white sugar came out. They are your teachers. They crushed you when you were wrong. They boiled you in the examination. Something goes wrong, they did not give you marks. When you did well, they patted it back with distinction. At the end, you are going as white, good sugar. This is your temple. And they are your teachers. Teachers give you enthusiasm, experience, and many more things in life. I always salute my teachers, even in dreams. Well, other day, I dreamt of my teacher. Suddenly, I got up in the night. Because when my teacher comes, I can't sit. Even in the night, I get up. Okay? You have come to this alma mater. 100 years is not a joke, you know. I'm writing a novel, actually, a book, India in 1925. I made so much research, then I realized, my God, what it was India 100 years back. Imagine a college 100 years, survived. Why did it survive? Not because of the building, because of the great teachers which had a great sacrifice. Mr. Reddigaru did in those days. A great philosophical professor, Radhakrishnan, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who became the President of India later, but he was a teacher here. There is a short story on him. I don't know about his authenticity. He was a professor in Mysore Maharaja College, and the day he left, all his for his class, students from the higher class also used to come and sit. It was meant for BA first year, but BA third year also will come. The day he left, they said there was a jatka in those days. No horses are needed. Students pulled that car to the station. That's what I have heard. To prove that neither Radhakrishnan is there, nor I can go back 100 years. That is a kind of affection he developed with the students. Please remember that this is a temple where you learn. And this temple has survived 100 years. To survive something 100 years, it has its Atma, otherwise it cannot survive. There are great teachers who sacrificed their life, founders, they sacrificed their life, came, otherwise why the Reddigaru should come here from Rayalaseema and open this university in 100 years back? Not for himself, for next generation like you. May you learn many things in life. May you get away from the darkness of ignorance. Lead your life with the bright light of education. Education is your asset. Education is your weapon in the darkness. And this is the alma mater which has given birth to thousands of students. You should remember, you should have a runa to the university. When you pass out, don't say, I paid the fees, I got the degree. If paying the fees and getting the degree, then anybody will do that. No, college gives much more than that. It gives affection, brotherhood, compassion, satisfaction, and it is like a stone carving making a murti, not Narayan Murti, making a statue. So, be grateful to the institute which has given you so many things. Be grateful to your motherland, because we did not get freedom on a silver plate. We struggled and got it. Be careful, be respect to your alma mater, respect to your teachers, respect to your motherland, and more than that, respect your mother tongue. It's important, mother tongue, Janani Janma Bhumischa. Connect to your mother tongue. Mother tongue is not just a language. Mother tongue is your culture. Telugu is not just a language. It is Telugu culture. Kannada is not just a language. It is a Kannada culture. You know, we have variety of things in each culture. Learn to respect your mother tongue. Krishna was the child of Devaki and Yashoda. But Krishna was always respected as son of two mothers. You can be also your own mother, and the mother or the state where you learn that language also. But with all those things, before I conclude, I want to tell one more thing. I think I crossed the time, a lot of time I have taken. I want to tell everyone, keep a mission in life, work for the mission, have PPP model. But that is perseverance, patience. Tell me what is the third one, if you all listen to me. Okay, purpose in life. Keep purpose, patience, and perseverance in life, or passion in life for peace. Lead your life in a better way. God has given you this life. Be grateful. But of all those things, what you are is more important. Not you are the son of, daughter of, mother-in-law of, mother of. None of them are important. None of them are important. You are mother-in-law of somebody. So what? It is not important. Na vasudeva sputaha, na rukmini vallabhaha, na aniruddha pitaha, Krishnaha, Swayam Krishnaha. Not because of somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's father-in-law, none of them. You are a gem. You are a Kohinoor, born on this earth for a purpose. Do your job well and be compassionate to everybody. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.